middle sister. Hello?
Demand quiet.
Okay, so I am Susan, who is, I am the second child of Marcy, the middle child, the oldest daughter, and Marcy's favorite child.
Oh, I doubt that.
And what I'm going to do right now is I'm not going to repeat what I've done for the past 3 parties, but I'm going to do something new, actually. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give a little biography of Grandma's, of Marcy's, the highlights of Marcy Shapiro's life, okay? Just to give you, most of you know, bits and pieces, and this is. So, Marcy was born on June 11, 1916, to Jacob and Sadie Dalgenis. She was born in Harlem Hospital. She joined her older sister, Rufus. When Marcy was 5, her mother, Sadie, died, and Jacob married Frida, and Jacob and Frida had 2 more children, Lieber and Miriam. So there was a family of 4 living in Brooklyn, and they had a wonderful life in Brooklyn. Jacob Dalgenis was the rabbi. He was very well esteemed, very well respected. He was not only the rabbi, but he was a high school math teacher at Thomas Jefferson High School. It was a good life. And this was in the early 1920s in Brooklyn. My mother had an Israeli governess who raised them, and she went to summer camp every summer at Camp Moses in Canaan, Maine, which actually Sherry and I sent our children there. Did Stephen?
I didn't send my children there.
Did you send your children to Camp Moses? No.
And neither did
Sherry
I.
and I went to Camp Mosen, cousin Billy went, Fern, and Harriet. We all went to Camp Mosen, and actually, several of us, Sherry, Fern, and I just recently went to the 90th Camp Mosen reunion. So we went to the same camp as summer camp as our mother. And so life was good for Marcy. She went to James Madison High School, where she was a pretty popular woman. One of her favorite things was saying that she was Marcy Dalgenis, a doll and a genius. After James Madison High School, she got a scholarship to Barnard, and this was really an amazing thing. And she commuted 1 hour each way from Brooklyn to Columbia and went to Barnard. She graduated Barnard in 1936, and just this week went to her 75th college reunion, which she went to with her two of her granddaughters, Rachel and Daniela, who also went to Barnard. After Barnard, she became a high school math teacher at Abraham Lincoln High School in Brooklyn. One summer, while she was just a young 22-year-old or so, she got a job as the head of the waterfront at Camp Carmelia in Orson, Pennsylvania. This was a girls' camp on a lake. On the other side of the lake was a boys' camp called Camp Kiyuma. And who was the camp doctor? Sidney Shapiro. Sidney and Marcy soon became sweethearts that summer, and within days of knowing each other, Sidney said to Marcy, in those days, a marriage license cost $2. Sidney said to Marcy, Marcy, if I had $2, I'd marry you right now. And what did Marcy say?
I got $2.
Well, today is your lucky day. My father is a rabbi, and he'll marry us for free. They got married in 1939. And they were married and happy, and everything was great until World War II came along. World War II, in June of 1945, 1942, my father was sent to New Guinea. In July, 1 month later, Stephen Shapiro was born. And when my mother gave birth to him, she had no husband, and the nuns in the hospital felt so sorry for her because she was a single mother. They did not believe that she had a husband. Anyway, Stephen and Sydney did not see each other until Stephen was 3.5 years old. Sydney came home. Sydney came home after 3.5 years, and the family moved to Irvington, New Jersey, where Susan and Sherry were born.
Yay!
In 1950, we moved from Irvington to South Orange, New Jersey. That's when I was 2 and Sherry was 6 months old. And we moved to South Orange, where my mother still lives. During those years, which were the 1950s to the 1970s, my mother was busy raising 3 children. But many of her accomplishments included, she was the president of South Orange DASA. She was the president of the South Orange Stockhead. She was the president of the New Jersey Barnard Alumni Association. They joined Crestmont Country Club right here, where Sydney and Marcy won a golf trophy. She was the chairman of education for the state of New Jersey for Hadassah. When Sherry was in 7th grade, Marcy decided, oh, well, what shall I do? Oh, I think I'll get a PhD in mathematics, which she did at Columbia University. And she commuted from South Orange to Columbia and completed all the coursework for her PhD. After that, she got a job as a professor of calculus at Rutgers University, Newark, where she taught integral calculus and differential calculus for about 15 years, 20 years, which was amazing. Anyway, Sydney died in 1979, but life went on for Marcy. Marcy's 3 children all married and gave her 10 grandchildren, who married and have given her 8 great-grandchildren so far. She is 95 years young and keeps busy with family and friends, daily duplicate bridge games where she often comes in first with cousin Billy. There he is. She writes the monthly bridge column for the Crestmonter because she is the head coordinator of Crestmont Country Club's inter-club bridge tournament. And she takes weekly piano lessons, thank you, Jason, wherever you are, and practices piano an hour every day. And you will see how beautifully she's going to play for you shortly. So here we are, celebrating an amazing life and wondering what Marcy's next adventure will be. Happy birthday, Mom.
And that was so fabulous.
That was my beautiful sister.
Thank you. That was so great.
How fabulous we are all here to celebrate my mother's 95th birthday. As you know, my mother was born on June 11th, 1916, and lived at 914 East 3rd Street, between Avenue O and Avenue D.
1613. 914 was the Palmers. 1316.
1316
1613.
3rd Street, between Avenue O and Avenue P. And their telephone number was #5 2749. And that number was used many times by many men who tried to be my father, including Dr. Emil Tapper and Arthur Miller,
That's right.
who had to settle for Marilyn Monroe because my mother said she loved my father, Sidney. And Sidney was my dad, right?